All right, so yeah, we're gonna zoom in on a favorite scalping technique that I've got. I'm gonna kind of show you that, and you're gonna be utilizing it next week to capitalize on profits on your demo. All right, you're gonna be testing it out to see how effective it is, and then you can agree or disagree with me because I believe it's very effective. All right, literally when it comes on to scalping, a scalper gets in and out of the market really quick. They don't hold positions like day traders. When it comes on to the whole idea of scalping, it is stated that in statistics, it's stated that scalpers are the most profitable traders because they don't wait, they just take their profits and get out, right? Oftentimes we're in trades, and because we want to hold for TPs, we end up losing our money. Whilst a scalper goes in just for strategic, sometimes even 20, 30 pips, sometimes even less than 20 pips. They're going in for even 10 pips, catching that 10 pip move and be done with it. All right. So I'm going to be showing you my favorite scalping technique that I use on my 5 minute chart, and we're really going to kind of even back test it with other currency pairs so that you can literally see how it works. So today is all about on the charts using the scalping technique. um as it relates to what we've done last lesson with the Fibonacci and all of that, that's really day trading kind of stuff, right? So if you want to hold your positions a little longer, that's day trading. So we're going to be going through all of them. It doesn't matter which one you want to be, you will be learning a strategy for that type of trader on this entire course. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen so I can go to trading view. Let me see. Um, this one. So, Nana. All right. Let me try share again. Mm. Everyone seeing my screen?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So, just a quick reminder, there are many different techniques, right? This is just one. This is just one that I'll be showing you today. So, there are many different techniques. This is just one, just the tip of the iceberg. I think Connor is praising Jesus for what I'm about to show him here. All right, I see you, Connor. I see you. All right, so let's get into the scalping. He's been waiting for this a long time, haven't he? All right, so pretty much when it comes on to our scalping technique, let me just take everything off my charts. And we want to go to our indicators tab. So the scalping technique that I use, I generally go on the 5 minute time frame. Sometimes I go all the way down to even the 1 minute, right? Because if you execute on the 1 minute, you can get a lot of precision in terms of what the market is going to do. Now, I generally do 5 minute because I get a little bit more play on the 5 minute. No, very, very simple. This is where the chart closes off, right? But you've got, using your lines, you've got a high here. Everyone's seeing this high?
Mhm.
And we've got a low here, right? Now, this is a simple one. I said I'll be showing you one, but I'm going to be showing you two. This is a simple one, right? Generally speaking, you'd be waiting for the price to break above the high or the low. Wherever it breaks above, if it breaks above or below, right? Once it closes there, you're going to be taking the position, right? And this is similar to how Abdullah does it. So you've got a high and you've got a low. And we're looking at our current. or current high and our current low. Right now, price is playing in between. So we're waiting. Let's say price breaks below this low and closes below. We're going to be taking that sell position to our next key level, which is down here. All right. So it's very simple. This one, very, very simple. Okay. So that's one. That's one. That's the one that generally gives you good profits. All right. So high and low, we mark out the high and the low, which is the current high and the current low. Price is playing in between. We'll be waiting for price to either break below and close or break above and close. If it breaks above and close, we're taking the buy. If it breaks below and close, we're taking the sell to the next key level. That's it. All right. So let's say, for example, which most likely it probably based on the trend that we're looking at, it's a massive downtrend. The possibility is that this is going to be breaking the low. Once it breaks this low, it'd be taking the sell to come to this area, which is a good amount of pips. If you even want to put your short position tool, let's say here, right, and you captivate price here, all right, because once it closes below, generally speaking, it's not going to come back all the way up here. So your stop could literally give you the same 1 to 3. Same 1 to 3, you could get your same 1 to 3 with your stop. Oh, sorry, with your stop, because once it closes below the low, it's most likely getting down to the next key level to break this low. All right. So this is what I would be doing if it breaks there. This is similar to what Abdullah does. If it breaks here, then we're gonna go for a buy, and we're literally entering once it closes, the candle closes above the area, we're going to go there, and we're literally going to be captivated by the high, next high level, which is possibly here. So we're coming to that area there, captivating or 1 to 3, either way. So you're setting up your position, you're waiting on price to show you which one of the plays it's actually going to be doing. You're catching a quick move and you're done and out in no time. Right? So that's a scalping technique that's often used. This is literally where resistance is here, support is here. So you're waiting for price to break either, and depending on which one it does, you know what play you will have. All right, everyone gets that one very clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Very
Yes,
clear.
sir.
All right, so one of my favorites. So this is not even my favorite. I'm not going to show you my actual favorite. So I'll remove these. And this is the one that myself and my husband love to utilize. Why? Because it's really, really effective. So we don't have to do too much. We literally do moving averages. So a moving average basically is a line that supports price, or it can be a resistance for price. It's like a measurement tool that guides you to understand what price is doing, right? So the tool that I actually use, it's actually called moving average exponential. So I'll tap on it and I use two of them. So I need to tap on it twice. Once I do that, they will appear, but I need to go and change the settings. So I'm gonna go click on this area, which is the settings. It's right beside the eye. That's the settings tool for the EMA. And I'm gonna change this length to 20. So my length needs to be 20. All right, and I'll select OK. I can change colors, so visibility is good. For the color, I could put that one in yellow, right? And I'll select OK. So remember 20, and I've put a special color there, so I know that one now is going to be yellow. Now I also need to edit the settings of the other one, which is here again, right beside the eye, you'll click on that tool to get the settings open, and we're gonna make this one 200. Okay. For style, we can change the color from blue. You could make it red, whatever color you want to make it. It doesn't matter. Okay. And we select OK. So maybe this one is going to be hard for you to see. So I'll put it back in blue. Bright blue. There we go. All right, so we've got moving averages, 20 and 200, okay? Scalping technique requires both of these moving averages. It's called EMA, exponential moving averages. It basically guides price. Here's the general rule of thumb. Once your moving average is below 200, that means the market is on a downtrend. So if you're having difficulty identifying what trend the market is in, if it is below your 200, and remember the 200 that I've selected is my red line and my 20 is my blue line. The 20 will generally be very closer to price. So it's going to be hugging your candles, right? Now, when it comes on to this scalping technique, what are we looking for? So I'm going to make it very simple. Very, very simple. So, bigger screen. There we go. Everyone seeing clearly? I'll zoom in.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
There we go. So, here's exactly what you're looking for. And I can switch these candles to the heiken ashi because I prefer using the heiken ashi with... Oh, hold on. My heiken ashis are on. Good. All right. It's very simple. If price is above both 20 and 200, you're going to be buying. Once price closes above and it's above 20 and 200, you're going in for the buy. The other thing you're looking for, right? So let's see right here. We've closed above the 20 and the 200. Then we've got another confirmation, which is no wick to the bottom of the next candle. That's telling us that price wants to push up a little bit more, right? Now you can literally buy to the next level, right? You can buy to the next level or even to this level here and just take your profits and get out. So you're looking at the levels where price came to before. It didn't exactly reach here yet, but you would have gotten some amount of momentum here for the buy, right? From the close here, you'd have caught quite a number of pips. So literally, once price closes above here, you get that nice flat bottom formation. You're going in for the buy, taking your buy closing and be done with it. If price closes below, right, the 20 and the 200, we're taking a sell and we're holding to the next key level. Okay. Look at this one. We've got a massive move up above both, and you can see price still moving, right? Price still moving above. Very simple technique, and a lot of people make a lot of money off this one, right? And some individuals prefer using it with the 1 minute. You can use it with the 1 minute. It's fine to use it with the 1 minute as well, right? And if I go to other pairs, I'm gonna go to even or very own gold. If you like trading gold, let me go with IC markets. 20 and 200. Once we get a close below, we go for the sell. I know. Okay. I'll take. I know the heiken ashis weren't on. All right, perfect. All right, so close below. As you can clearly see, you would have been given a lot of money on gold because we've got that close below here on the 5 minute, and you could have seen where you could have held this. Do you see that? All the way down. Once it closes below, you've got the opportunity to make some money. Now, instead of even using a key level, what you could literally be doing is just editing your stop loss as it goes, and allow the market to show you what direction it's moving in. Right? So if it is that you're scalping your way through once this close and you get that nice flat top, continuation going down, you could just be editing your stop loss. So let's say, for example, we get the close and we've entered the trade right there, right? Or take profit becomes indefinite. Why? We're holding as we go along, right? And as soon as we keep going in momentum, all we do is to reduce our risk and have an open take profit. Open take profit means that you take profit the moment that you see right here, especially on the heiken ashi, the moment you see this candle here, right, and then here, you're out of the trade. If you don't want it to pull back with you, then that's fine. And even if you look, by the time you came here, you'd have captivated. Look at the amount of look at the amount of rewards you'd have gotten on this trade. This is a massive, because you've no longer got a risk open, right? So you could literally be holding and not folding throughout the entire process, captivated your entire profits by having an open TP and closing manually once you're satisfied with the profits. Don't ever get too greedy with this, because this can pump good money, but don't ever get too greedy with it. It's really, really one of the best scalping techniques that I'm aware of. I would recommend it wholeheartedly. No, as I said, it works with any and every pair. It doesn't matter what you think of. The 20 and the 200, once we've got price closing below, we're selling. If price closes above, we're buying. All right. That's pretty much it. And you can see probably a better variation on the 1 minute time frame as well. If you go on the 1 minute, all right, you'd see massively all those movements. But honestly, I prefer doing it on the 5 minute. The 1 minute moves really quickly and changes character really quick, really, really quick. But here's the deal, there's something else to this. Okay, something else to it. Now, I don't just use this as my confirmation, because I like to have more than one confluences, right? So we also have another indicator that I pair it with. It's called the stochastic. Stochastic, right? And the stochastic is basically a volume indicator. It shows the volume in the market. Now, if you're scalping, scalping is better done at a certain time when there's volatility in the market, when there's good volume in the market, which is, generally speaking, anywhere in the overlap of the Asian session, which is like 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. UK time for us, Beverly and Carol. But for others who are outside of the UK, that would pretty much be, no, it would be, is it 6 p.m.? Anywhere between 6 p.m. and about 8 p.m. your time outside of the UK. Good time to scalp at that time frame. And in the morning, when the New York session opens for you guys in the morning, 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m., thereabout, you get good volume to scalp. And for us in the UK, you'll get that volume at around 7 a.m. in the morning, and then again at about 1:30 p.m. UK time, which is pretty much the 8:30 a.m. for you people, right? So know your times. Know the time when the market opens. When the market opens, that's the best time to trade. As the market opens, there's good volatility in to pump to get you those profits when you go in. You do not want to be in the market when it's consolidating. You want the market to show you clear direction and to have good volume when you're scalping. And that is why, if you're scalping, you can time yourself. Myself and my husband, especially me, sometimes my husband is asleep, I scalp every single night at 1 p.m. Sorry, 1 a.m. That's not 1 a.m. in the morning. Every night at 1 a.m. I scalp the market on gold. every 1 a.m.
You
Right?
need to leave here for a night, Kerry.
So every
You have to
every
put it time.
1 a.m. I don't miss a scalping opportunity at 1 a.m. That's just
Okay.
my time. Right? So I'm on the charts at that time. I'm on the charts generally even a half an hour before 1 a.m., like 12:30. And then I'm looking for that move to capture that move and to make some profits. And generally speaking, with the scalping technique, I have not lost a trade in weeks when it comes on to those trades that I take at 1 a.m. in the morning, right? So you've got to find what works for you and understand that it's not taking 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 trades. And I'll tell you this, when it comes on to you doing trading, one trade a day is best, right? One trade a day is best because you don't want to make your profits and then give it back. Makes no sense, right? So understanding that even though it's a big market and you can make a lot of money because a lot of money is in there, you stand a chance of losing your money the more positions you begin to open up in yourself to more and more risk each time you trade, right? So that's why even if you want to go back in for a second trade throughout the day, you can, but ensure that you lower your lot size. Don't have the same lot size to risk it all, especially to risk profits that you've already made. You've got to be smart with your technique, right? And this is what I'm telling you. If you go in the morning, you've made some profits, use a lower lot size and don't get too greedy. All right. So this is, as I said, by far my favorite scalping technique. You'd have seen good momentum here. Everyone's seeing that. That's good sell position. Good sell. So you can use key levels to help you. You want to mark your key levels up. They can generally help you to tell where price is headed. However, you can just hold and keep adjusting your TP, putting it into profits all the way from 2707, and we got a massive drop at 2680. That's great amount of pips, right? So you hold, don't fold. Hold, don't fold. Okay? Very, very simple. If we see price in between here, we don't want to go in. We want to wait for price to close above, start going above. If it closes below, we're taking a sell, right? Now, the stochastic, which is my volume indicator right at the bottom here. I'm going to change my candles from heiken ashi so I can show you a replay to show you how the heiken ashi, how the actual stochastic works, okay? Now, let's say I was going to captivate this sell opportunity here. Let me pull back my replay. So, this is the stochastic, right, at the bottom. The stochastic is a volume indicator. Volume meaning that it tells you what amount of pressure is in the market. Now, this line at the top, the average is 80, right? You're not changing the settings or anything on this. The average is 80 here. It means that anytime price goes above here, both the red and the blue line, it's telling you that price is overbought. So that means as long as we're sitting above here, above the 80, selling can come into play at any given point in time, right? So now we see that we're here. We believe that price will pump a little bit higher, right? So we're gonna look at the flow of the stochastic with the replay, right? Now you got a massive thing moving there. Look, price is above here when 85, 87 thereabout. Anytime price goes above here, price is about to sell. If price is down here below the 16 range, anywhere below here, it's oversold and it must go for a buy very soon. That's how simple this indicator is. Above here, price is overbought, must go for a sell. At the bottom, price is oversold once it goes below, and it must go for a buy very soon. So if you look at the flow of it, all right, we look at the flow of it, we see that here, once the market was up here, right, we would have anticipated a sell position. Now we know we're closing below. We're going in for the sell, right? Because guess what? We've got confirmation. Lovely confirmation, all right? And it's not just the candles you're looking at the fact that price has been overbought previously, right? If we go back here, price was overbought from that candle right there. So overbought right here. Hold on. There we go. So price were overbought, right? It moves really fast because it's the 5 minute. On other time frames, it will be slow. It's a scalping technique. It's gonna be fast, right? But this is the confirmation that price is selling, because guess what? It's gonna come all the way back down here. So you're gonna catch some of the selling pressure that's going down, because now we've got a nice close below, right? And a second confirmation there, and we're in the trade, captivating by the moves, and we're making money because we fully closed below the 20 and the 200. So we're taking the sell, and price is pumping in our favor. You can still see that we're still on the oversold section. So very soon we have to come back. We have to come back up very soon, because we're still lingering in the oversold, right? And then this could also be your exit point once you see that you're under these levels and you're captivated below. That's your confirmation to get out of the trade before it gets back up and take your profits. Crystal clear?
Yes.
Not crystal,
this one
but
is clear. I
I'm
mean,
getting
yeah,
more understanding of it.
yeah. This one looks more complicated, but I understand what you're saying.
It looks more complicated because it has a lot of lines, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I can make it simpler for you. If you don't, if all right, I'm gonna show you another one apart from the stochastic, and you can determine which one you want to use. Anyone is fine, right? But you're keeping your 20 and your 200, because the rule of thumb for the 20 and the 200 is if price closes below, you're taking the sell. If price closes above, you're taking the buy. Another confirmation that you could actually use apart from the stochastic is known as the MACD. All right, it's a moving average, simple. It's just another moving average indicator. It's called moving average convergence divergence. All right. And I used to use this alone to scalp, and it was very effective. I remember taking 20 to over 200 pounds with this technique, because you can use it alone. Do you want? Yeah, we'll exit because we've got. So this one may be a little bit simpler for you. This is volume. You need volume to make money. So these indicators that I'm showing you at the bottom, they're literally volume indicators. There's no volume in the market, your money is going to be trickling, and you're not going to be getting that nice pump and nice flow that you really want. All right. So you want to be able to see volume in the market. Now, this is very simple. The MACD, very, very simple. There is no too much of no overbought or oversold, not too much of it. Once you get the MACD to bend, right, to cross over, right, that's all you're looking for. So let me show you with the bar replay. So we want both of them to be in conjunction, right? One, you could get a quicker entry here with the MACD. Why? I'll zoom in. MACD has bent and it's about to cross. You're waiting for it to cross, because once the blue crosses over, you're not changing the settings for this or anything. Once the blue crosses over the red, that's sell time. You're gonna be selling. Okay, very simple. See, keeping this, these are two confirmations now, you know. You're looking for price to close below the 20 and the 200. Once price closes below, you're taking the sell. And you're getting added confirmation with the MACD when it crosses over, all right? You definitely believe it's going for the sell. Now you see volume picking up here a bit with the red. So the green would show you buy momentum. Once it starts getting some red pressure, you're gonna see a bit of um, selling pressure. Do you see it? So now we've got the close below, and now we can clearly see the red volume coming in. So we're taking the sell. All right. And another confirmation for when to actually once it kind of goes down, right? And you see volume kind of changing, right? Once you see the crossover here where the blue crosses over, that's your indication to get out of that trade and be done with it. Okay? Very simple. I think it's simple. I hope it's not that complicated. All right? So, two
It's simple
confirmations.
until you know it. Simple until you know it. Yeah,
Yeah.
very simple until you know it. Anytime we know it, it's simple.
All right. So, with that said, we're looking for the MACD. So you can either use the stochastic or the MACD, any one. As I said, when I was, when I first started scalping, I was only using MACD. But then I found the coolest thing with the 20 and the 200 by one of my virtual mentors, J Cash. Literally, I think the 20 and the 200 works wonders because it gives you, don't enter the trade until price is either below or above. Then you take your buy or your sell because you got stronger confirmation. And what the thing about these trades is that you can't send signals with them really because they're scalping moves. So you'd have to literally be on a live to captivate moves like these. They're not signal trades, right? They're not trades where you give a signal on. They're trades where you come on live and you say that, okay, now we're below here. We're going to be taking a sell and we're holding. Hold, don't fold. It's that kind of vibe. And you know what? I think with this, you make more money than when you're taking the whole idea of the signals and captivated by holding for TP. You make more money with scalping, right? So these are my favorite scalps. So I showed you one with the whole idea of the support and the resistance area, waiting for price to close below or above. Instead of doing that, you could literally also use the 20 and the 200 to give you the indication of price closing above or below those lines. Once they do, you're taking a sell or a buy, and you're using your MACD or your stochastic as volume indicators to indicate what price is about to do next. Right? We can literally back test this as much as we can with another pair once we get the crossover. And here's the trick about this. Right? You generally want to see the moat. I call it the moat of the fish, the MACD. Once you see the mouth of the fish open down or open up, yeah, once it crosses and opens, you're taking the buy or the sell. Right? We see it crossover and it opened down, we're taking the sell. And once it actually crosses at the bottom section, we're closing that trade, right? And we're going to wait for it to completely cross to take or buy because it's now giving an indication that it's about to push up a bit, right? It's very simple. You don't want to wait and see this you want the mouth of the fish to be wide open, like so. The more open it
Like
is,
this one.
the better it is for you, right? If it's not wide open, then that's not a good indication for a signal. You want to see it wide open. This also works on the 15 minute. If you do not want the fast move, you can get it on the 15 minute, but 5 minute, quick and fast, in and out. Right? Look at this area here where we got the little buy. You got that nice close, open mouth, and it pushes up. You're looking for that downward move. If it's sideways when it crosses, that's consolidation. You're not going in the trade. Like it's sideways here. That's consolidation. You want it to open up or open down. Okay? That gives you the indication. So this is a scalping technique. Some people like to keep it simple, and you can literally do the first one that I've shown you, which is the support and resistance of the current high and the current low. You wait on price to break above, take the trade to the next key level, and be done with it. These are indicators that you can literally use to guide you if you choose. So you've got options. I'm giving you the tools. Use the ones that work for you because you're going to be testing them. Okay. Don't just take what I say as gospel. You're going to be testing them to make money on your demo account. And understand that if you're scalping, you cannot scalp with 0.01. You will not see substantial profits. When you're scalping, you go a little higher with your lot size. However, not too high to risk your entire account. Okay. Still be moderate, but not 0.01 moderate. Okay. All right. Let me
So,
show you.
for example, if you have 300, can you go about 4, 0.4 or 5?
If
Or
you got 300 in your account, you could try it with 0.05. You could,
okay.
yeah, you could go zero. You could, to be honest, you can go a little bit higher, but that's all on you. I'm not gonna tell you how much of your money to risk.
No, no, no. I ask you a question and you give me answer.
Yeah, I
Simple.
would say 0.05 is fine for your 300 on a scalping technique because you just want to capture some money. And each
I
time
love this scalping technique. Trust me.
you do
I will
it
learn this one fast.
and you compound it, then that's it. And it's very simple. You're looking for price to close above or below the 20 and the 200, and you're looking for the MACD or the stochastic to line up with what you're seeing, and then that's it. You take the trade. So please
If
make a
you're
note. Make a note of that. Yeah.
if you're starting with as low as like say between 50 to 100 US, then what would you recommend?
0.1.
0.1?
All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. The other day, I put on £100. I like to flip £100. I put on £100 and I didn't trade gold with it. Why? Because I know it's only £100 and gold is volatile. So what I did, I was scalping Euro USD, I was scalping GBP USD, and I was scalping USD JPY. And I use one standard lot when I'm scalping. So I'm able to lose £100 and I don't feel any way. So if I lose it, it's nothing. But it's all up to you. It's dependent on your risk appetite and it's dependent on how much are you willing to lose because you've got to accept that you can lose your money, right? Once you first accept that you can lose it, then you just play it how you're comfortable. Because guess what? If you're raising your bar too high and you can lose it all, and then probably you don't have any more money, you're gonna be like, I'm done with this thing. But it's all dependent on what you're comfortable risking. If you've got 100, I would suggest if you're scalping, scalp your forex pairs and not gold or anything that's volatile like gold.
Yeah, that is my intention. It's just that I know for me, a lot size of like one that's very high because I know that I could lose everything and I'm not at that because I'm just starting out. I'm not okay with losing that much all at
Exactly.
once.
Exactly. So for you, if you're going to not do gold, you can even go, a micro lot. Why? It's forex pairs. Forex pairs are not so volatile. So you could literally be using zero point 0.1, right, to trade your euro USD and them pairs. Yeah, you could literally be doing that. The thing is, if you can use 0.05, but because they don't pump that much money, you're gonna be scalping and it's going to be tiny profits. So once you're comfortable with that, by the way, I'm not teaching you to scalp right now with your real money. I want you to test it first. I can hear everybody planning on their scalping now. I can literally hear that that's the intention. You listen before you put it on your live. Just go prove that it works. Don't just take what I say as gospel. Okay, prove it works first. Okay, and then when you're comfortable, when you get all of them all wins, then you can say, okay, I'm gonna now transition to my live. But start low, Chardonnay, and then when you develop your confidence, you'll be able to scale and get higher positions. So even if you don't use zero point 0.1, you could literally use the same 0.05 if you're only doing forex pairs. Okay, so 0.05, you can stick with that until you start recognizing how everything works, then you can begin to scale. Okay.
All right, thank you. That was my intention. I'm just
Yeah.
planning to focus on one forex pair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And start with the demo account
Yes,
because
please. Yes, please. Prove yourself, prove the strategy. Get comfortable and confident doing it, and then move to your life. All right.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So pretty much that's the scalping technique. I know it's a lot of lines, but just don't think of too much lines. It's just a guideline, right? I'm gonna show you USD JPY, everything. Based on what I've done, I believe this works with a lot of pairs. Okay. Nice close above here, and you can see we rode the wave all the way up. Right? Massive amount of move. We didn't even come back down at all. Close above, rode the wave. Remember, if we're in here, and guess what? Look, what do you see in line with where price closed? What did the MACD do? It crosses, yeah, it
Yeah, and then
crosses
it open the fish mouth open.
and it's going up, right? Once we get this sign here where it bends, we're out. Done. Out
I
of the
love
buy,
this one.
right? Out of the buy. As I said, I was literally at one point only using MACD, but then when I got this to line up, I'm like, perfect combination, the MACD and the 20 and the 200 EMAs. Okay. So you have this. If you're gonna be scalping, this is a scalping technique that you can use to pump a lot of money. All right, a lot of money. And compound it easier. But do not, I repeat, get excited
Too
and
greedy.
scalp every single minute. Because it can get to you when you're in and you see that, oh wow, this really works. Now I'm back in again and I'm back in again. And you're just riding the waves.
Twice
Understand
a day I would do it.
understand when to stop. Okay, please. Understand when to stop.
Oh gosh, I can't wait to learn to do these things. Oh my Lord.
So
Tomorrow, hey, 5 hour on this one, Terry. I'm gonna put it on my TV and watch it. Trust me.
so this one again, nice close above. And of course, we rode the wave some more, close below, and you can see even again, nice pump below. You just want to see these movements to determine if you're going to be selling or buying. And people actually use this on the higher time frame to capture bigger moves, because if when it does it on the higher time frame, I'm telling you, it rides the wave longer. All right, it rides the wave longer. As you can see, we've been sitting above or 20 and or 200 on this for a minute. We've got that cross here, so we do believe that price is possibly going to be pumping down. Look, again, we've closed above. See price push all the way up here, right? All the way up there. So you're literally looking for them moves. That's it. Once you get the confirmation, again, a close above here, rode the wave, came to this key level that I've highlighted. Um, you just wanna look for these things. Once you look for these guidelines, generally speaking, you can tell me and send me the gifts for Christmas just to say thank you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, that's pretty much it. Any questions for me?
Yes, Terry, I have a question.
Okay.
All right. When you go on MT5, what exactly do you put on? What do you mean by compound? You keep using the term compound it. What do you mean by that?
All right. So when you compound your profits, it means that you allow it to stack up, right? So let's say today you've made £20, tomorrow you make 30, next day you make, so it keeps compounding. It's adding all together, right? Compound, it's like compound interest for you who is a math teacher, you're adding everything and it keeps building in your account, right? So you'll understand that you can put, if you're disciplined enough to know when to stop, you can put £100 on, and that £100 can become £17,000 in a matter of no time, right? Because you're compounding it.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's compound. We compound. If you are disciplined, you've got people like myself who I get overexcited when I've got too much money in my account and I start using massive lots. So when I get to a certain amount of money in my account, I've got to withdraw because I'm not risking all of my money. Right? So it really depends on your personality. If I've got over a certain amount, I know I've got to withdraw. So I'll compound it in my TIO markets wallet. I'm not going to compound it and putting it back at risk in my trading account. So you do have the opportunity. Let's say you've taken 100 to £1,000. You have the opportunity to take that, let's say £900 out, put it in your TIO markets wallet and go again from 100 to 900 again. And then you keep doing the same thing, right? Because if you've done it once, you have the opportunity to do it again. Okay, so compounding is basically where you're getting those profits coming in and you're stacking it up. It's the same thing that if you buy them stocks, the profits compound because guess what? You're getting some amount of growth on your stocks if the market is going in your favor.
All right, so the second part, what do you put on the MetaTrader now? So you identify what you're doing. What exactly do I put?
All right, so if you're on the MetaTrader and you're taking a sell here, once it closes here, you can literally put your numbers on, right? So one, I would put, let's say I'm taking a sell here, right? I'll put my replay. Once I get that nice, this is 15 minutes, so I need to go back down. Sorry, 5 minutes. All right, so I'm waiting for the indication here because we're still pushing, waiting for the indication to go for the next position. So, oh, wait, that was massive. So this candle, that candle was really massive. So I got this candle. Once I get this candle, I'm going in for a bit of a sell, right? So I may enter here, right? Once the candle closes, or I could literally even take the position in the middle once I see the candle, that volume. Once I see that volume, I know market going down, okay? More likely this is news though, depending on was Thursday. This is possibly news, right? So I would say I'll take the sell. Let's say I take the sell here, right? To be honest, you don't necessarily put numbers in when you're scalping, to be really honest, right? That's one. I don't have time to do that. You've got to be quick. But if you want to, it will slow you down. But you just want to ensure that you press sell and you're possibly coming to the next key level, which is here. So you have the opportunity to put your take profits in. Um, Normally when you're scalping, you don't do that. You manually close and you manually stop the trade if you see that it's not going in your favor. So let's say I see this candle. I'll put my stop here, right, to get my 1 to 3. So the number here to the left in the black, sorry, to the right in the black, do you see the 1.99556, Ren?
Yes, I do.
So that would be your stop loss number, right? You've entered the trade right here at 1.99238. You're not putting that anywhere. You've already entered by pressing sell. And your take profit level would be 1.9828. So all you have to do is to hover it and you'll see the numbers to the right corner on your trading view. Those are the numbers that you actually put in. So the SL would be here and your take profit would be here. And you'll allow the trade to play out, right? You'll allow the trade to play out and see if it goes in your favor. If it doesn't, then that's okay because you've already protected yourself with some stop loss, right? But as I said, you're not in this trade for a long time. You just want to get a little move, take your profits, and go about your business. Okay? Because one, you've got this cross here, right? You're looking at the MACD. You don't really have too much time if you're scalping. In all honesty, you don't have too much time to be putting too much numbers in, right? But you want to look at the indication of what price is doing. You're in the trade, price is giving you some profits, just reduce your risk. So now you're in the trade risk free, right? Hoping that it will come down here. But you don't have to. You can just take your 10 pips profit and come out.
Okay, one question, Kerry. Did you
Yeah.
said when you with what scalping? You don't put no number in, you just press sell or buy, you just put in the 1.5 or whatever. Thank you for that confirmation. Cause guess what? Every day a man have those thing and I said, I don't know what to do. I don't want to press and lose my money because I don't know what number to put in. I watch
You
him,
don't. Mm-hmm.
I watch him and I say, when he say buy, I say, what do I put in? I just watch and don't play. Trust me. The first time I tried to put number in, I lose. So I said, no, I don't do it again. I just watch. Thanks
Yeah.
for that confirmation.
So with that said, if you're scalping, to be really honest, scalping is a quick move. It's not like where we set up our day trades and we wait on our take profits. It's completely different. And that's why I said you can't generate signals through scalping, right? You don't generate signals through scalping. Scalping are just little moves that you capture and you just take your profits and get out, right? If you're going with the guideline of this, you would be waiting here and sitting in profits and waiting for price to come all the way down there. Price come here, you take your profit and gone by your business because you're done,
Thank
right?
you. Hey,
So
I
with
tell you,
with
this class is so good. Oh, hey.
with 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 the scalping, don't bother your brain with numbers. Scalping is something that you just go in. You've got a manual stop loss in your head and you've got a manual take profit in your head. Manual, meaning that you stop it, right? You
Mhm.
stop it. And if scalping is not going to work for everybody, because some people are not that kind of person. They like to just be smooth sailing and put their calculating their risk, calculating. That's fine. That is why you've got to know what works for you. So you're going to test this on your demo, see if it works for you. All you're doing is pressing buy or sell and closing your trades manually. If you need a guideline, 10 to 20 pips, maximum 30 pips, and be done. Right? Be done. And if it's 30 pips, you know that price is not, especially if you're scalping on gold, price just needs to go to 3 levels for 30 pips. It's not big moves, right? Not big moves. Because you would have been waiting on price to come all the way down here for a TP, and do you notice that it didn't? It didn't touch there. Just go in and take a quick move and be done with it. Scalping is really quick, guys. It's nothing that you set up. It's just that what you use the understanding of here to know that, listen, we close below, we take a sell, close with profits, and get out of the trade. 10, 20 pips, that's it. Be done with it. And if you feel like going back in, just reduce your risk and go again.
Hi, Carrie. I have a question.
Sure.
So with the MetaTrader 5 and the Trading View, my issue I'm having is most of the time I have my phone. My Trading View is not on my phone, it's on my tablet. So it's like sometimes to look at where the trade is at that point in time and then to put it in on the MetaTrader 5, I'm having a little bit of trouble with that. So do I download the MetaTrader 5 on my phone as well?
The trading view on your phone
Trading View, sorry, yeah.
You can download trading view. I was using it one time on my phone, but it just, for me, I like the bigger picture. But if you
Yeah, I
can't,
like big screens.
yeah, so that's why it didn't work for me. But a lot of people have trading view on their phone, and this is where it comes in, where you've got to understand the even your schedule. If scalping is something that's not compatible with your schedule, then you want to be setting like alerts so that you're notified via email or via text message that price is at a key level that you've identified previously, so that you can take the trade now, right? When you're busy, those are the type of things that you go into. It's what we call limit orders, meaning that you don't have to physically be on the charts, but you've already used your weekend, used your day off, analyze, and you said that, okay, I'm going to buy whenever price gets to this level, or I'm going to buy whenever price gets to this level. I put an alert on. So let's say I'm waiting on price to get here to buy, right? All I need to do is to come here where that price is, and I'm going to put an alert right there. I'm just gonna hold on. Let me take this off. All right, I'm gonna be putting. Why is it? Yes. Okay. So alert here. There we go. So we click on the plus sign beside the price. Right there, there's that little plus. Do you see it? Where we've got the lines, and we click on add alert at that area. Do you see now? Now there's a little line there, darker. Anytime price gets to here, you say that you're gonna go in for a buy. You're gonna get a message from Trading View. You're gonna get a email from Trading View, and it's going to actually give you that notification that price is at your key level. So you can open up your chart and look at it to see if you're going to take the buy, if it's respecting that key area here where it previously went for the buy, right? Or because you've already identified it, you don't even have to look on your trading view. You could literally put this as a trade on as a buy limit order on MetaTrader 5. So if you open your MetaTrader 5, right, you're going to see this is GBP GBP AUD, right? You're going to open it and you're going to look for GBP AUD, right? I'm giving you the steps. You're looking for GBP AUD and you're going to tap on it. and you're going to click on trade or new order depending on the phone that you've got. Once you've done that, at the top where it says instant execution or market execution, you're going to tap on there and you should see where it says buy limit. That's what we're looking for. All right, because we're going to be putting a pending order. A buy limit is a pending order, meaning that price is not there yet, but you're expecting for price to come here and go for a buy. So the only time the trade will actually be triggered is if it hits this price, but you've got it set up. So even if you're busy and you didn't see when price get there, because you've already set it up, it would have automatically take you into the trade and kaboom, you would have made some profits, right? You'd have made some amount of profits whenever, if it gets there and then it goes for the buy, you would indeed make some profits. All right. So that's literally how you could utilize it depending on your schedule. If you're busy, you're generally at work, I would suggest limit orders. You can still trade even if you're busy, because trading is not black and white. You do not have to be on the charts to trade. I've set up limit orders and I didn't even remember anything about them, gone back in my trading app and I've made money. Right? So this is something that you can do. That's why, on the onset, I would have shown you to identify these key levels where price constantly tap on and indicate that here we can possibly get a buy. Right? We can possibly get a buy here because guess what? When the market came here, it went for a buy. So the likelihood that it will do the same, it may be very likely. All right? Because guess what? Another confirmation to the left again. Price was here, went for a buy, came back here, went for a buy. All right? So we've set up an order right here, right? You literally set it up on MetaTrader 5 because you believe that whenever price gets back to this level, we could possibly get it buying, and we could just captivate our long position right here and captivate our position right at this level. If you don't want to go too far, all right, you could captivate it right at this level here in alignment with where we had this bit of consolidation and adjust. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, it's because I've got this. There we go. And capture your 1 to 3. Even if you want to take it to this level where we've got this supply area with massive push down, we could take it there, right? There are different ways to trade. You just have to figure out which one is working for you. Uh, I want you to try them all because guess what? I may be an individual that probably can scalp at 1 a.m. You may not be that individual. So we've got to understand that trading is not black and white. There are many ways that you can trade, a lot of different ways. It's just which one works for you. Okay. So if
I'm up at that time of the morning anyway.
exactly,
I'm
but you
always
want
up at 1 anyway.
good, good. So you can literally just open your chart, have a look at it, take the play, see what market is doing, and captivate something on your demo. Keep doing it on your demo, right? Keep doing
Okay.
it on your demo. Okay.
If
So
I'm sorry,
this
if
is
I'm working, I have to do it. I will have to do it. 1 o'clock. I'll go back to sleep.
so that's it. When it comes on to scalping, to be really honest, scalping is done at high volatility time. You can set a trade on a regular day trade, you can put it on at whatsoever time. But if you're scalping, you want to be scalping when the market is actually moving. So I would really suggest that you do it at the highest volume time. I did that lesson back sometime, giving you the time frame when we were doing sessions. Same time frame. The opening of the London, the
1, 2,
overlap
3.
of the Tokyo and the Asian, and the massive open of New York. Those are the 3 opportunities that you get to scalp. Right? Really get those opportunities to scalp. All right, so those
That
are
was the first session. Yeah.
That was the first lesson, Kerry.
The first lesson. Yeah.
yes, yes, perfect. Thank you. So I gave you those times from that lesson. So you can even go back to that. But it's the same time. On only when you've got we've got that little change of time in some of our countries, not all of them, because if you're in Jamaica, your time doesn't change, but it's just a little 1 hour difference when it gets to that time. Okay. Any more questions for me pertaining to scalping? Because day trading, 100% supply and demand. Scalping, I would wholeheartedly recommend the 20 and the 200 with your MACD or your stochastic.
So can you show us how you do the 20 and the 200 again? I think I missed that because my
Okay.
screen, how you got.
Sorry, I was planning to watch the replay and see how it do. Trust
But,
me.
You were
but I
here.
want to see again.
Listen, indicators right here. This is the thing that looks like a house.
I see, but I want to watch it to make sure.
Yes.
Okay, you'll click on it, indicators, and you're looking for, okay, you can type it in, moving average. It's called moving average exponential. There's a simple moving average. You can use it too. They're literally the same thing. It's just that I believe the exponential moves a little bit quicker, right? The simple is a little bit lagged, like a little bit behind. So I use it's called EMA, right? Exponential moving average. So I need 2 of them. So you need to click on it twice, right? So that's the first one that you need.
Mhm.
You're also going to need your moving average, convergence, divergence, which is your MACD, if you're comfortable with MACD, or your stochastic, anyone, right? MACD is fine. So once you've got these on, there's going to be some settings coordination that you've got to do. Click on settings, click on input. This needs to be 20 in length. You can change your color here, but that's it. Once you've done that, okay. Same thing. The settings button is right beside the eye. Click on it. Click on input. This one needs to be 200. All right, in length. Click on your style. You can change your color right here. Don't change anything else. And that's it. Click OK. Now you've got your 20. The 20 is the one that hugs your candles. It hugs your candles very much. It generally is very close. And your 200 is a little bit further. Reason being is if the market is in an uptrend, you should be above your 200, right? And if the market is below the 200, that's generally a downtrend that we're seeing, right? But we use them both as guidance. Reason being, if it's hugging the 20 and it's now below the 20 that it's hugging, that's perfect indication that the market is going for a sell. Okay, that's all it is. So generally speaking, the 200 is used for trend direction, but coupled with the 20, now you know the true direction of that instant moment. What wave are we going to be doing? Selling or buying, right? So we're looking for the close below the 20 and the 200 to take a sell, the close above the 20 and the 200 to take a buy, along with the MACD crossing for a buy going up or crossing at
You're
the
gonna have to
bottom
give me a second, banana.
going up. Right? That's it. Okay? That's literally it. Any more questions before we go?
Hey, Carrie, I have one question. I always hear you speaking about Abdullah. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if you can send me the link to.
All right. So Abdullah is EA Economy's system. He's a scalper. That's literally for those who are a part of the EA Economy community. Not everybody here is a part of it. So that is something different. It's literally $149 for that community, plus to start it's $149 and then it's $99 per month, right? I think I'm correct.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a different community then.
It's a yeah, so there are individuals here who are part of that community. I'm also a part of that community, and there are individuals who are part of this trading course. So it's two different things.
Oh, okay. Then. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. So Abdullah basically scalps US 30 every single day from Monday.
Carry every day, and I don't make a cent because I just watch it and don't play. The first day I put in the number, I lose about £8. I say, But I didn't understand I didn't understand it at all. That is why I said I'm so happy you explained this one. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. So you don't put numbers in. If he says buy, you literally just buy and make some profits and be done with it.
If if you should see me in the day sitting down here, me tell what should I do? What should I do? Never know you don't put in number, you just press buy. I say, it's so fast. You say, oh my God, we make some money today. Congratulations. All you me, oh my God, I miss out big time. But see, knowledge is power.
Yeah, so that's literally it for scalping. Any more questions for me before I go?
Have a good weekend, darling.
Kerry, where did you the recording for the last session? Did you put it?
Okay, so what happened with that recording? I'm trying to kind of put the pieces together. Reason being, it didn't do as one recording. I've got about three pieces. I told you
Oh,
my internet was giving a little bit of problem because I saw it. I saw it on my thing. So it came out as three separate pieces, and I don't want to just upload it like that, so I'm editing it. That's why it took so long. But I should be able to complete it today and give it by, if it's even 1 a.m. before I scalp, I'll give it. But guess what? It's not scalping time. It's only Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Not for you. It's only Bitcoin.
Mm.
Only the
Um,
only the crypto market is open now.
for
I will catch Abdul Monday, trust me.
this recording, when should we expect it?
No,
'Cause
this one is gonna be good, so I'll send this right away. I'm only having problems with the last one. So I'll have to I'm gonna work on editing that and putting it together. But this one, generally speaking, it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to process. Once it does that, I'll put it on YouTube. It will take some time to convert, so maybe in an hour you should get this one.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Are we still on for next week? What's the plan with that?
Next week we're going full on Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 hour each day, and we're gonna kind of go all in so that you can learn as much as you can next week. Okay.
Same 5 p.m. Eastern time every day.
Yeah, same time. Same time.
Gary, what time do you get to rest, darling?
That's why I'm going to go hard so I can rest the following week for Christmas. I literally haven't. I have so much things to do.
Have you put your Christmas tree up yet?
It's literally sitting over there with nothing on it.
Oh my God. I already fixed up my house.
My God.
So I've got them kids. I've got to be a mom and put something on a Christmas tree.
While it's scalping, you can do it, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna.
Let your son do it. He will do it.
Yes, they want to do it.
My son didn't mind this year. I let him do it all by
Let
himself.
him do it, Gary.
Oh, by himself.
He's
Wow.
not. He's 9, and all I did was put the Christmas tree up. He put all the balls on, all the flowers, everything, all himself.
My son is 10, and I think I'm
Can
probably
do it. He
I'm
can.
I'm probably the one who doesn't want him to do it. So I need to say go do it.
I felt like that as well.
Let the boy work. Don't let him don't do nothing. Later you say, oh, you don't this or you don't do that. Let the boy work.
Okay, got you.
I felt like that as well. Like it's mine. I don't want him to touch it. And he goes, "Mommy, but you don't want me to help." But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna step outside the room, and I left him, and he did it himself.
Yeah.
And his responsibility is to turn off the lights in the morning, turn it on in the night, and he's doing very well.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
They will do it, Kerry. When my son was growing up, you know what I do with him when I used to live in Jamaica? I put him to wash plate from his head. The sink was, yeah, the sink was too tall. I put chair, let him stand up. I learned to wash plate. Yeah. You have to let them learn from the young. If they don't learn, they're gonna turn worthless, honestly.
True, that is true. So I
They
agree.
have to learn.
I'm gonna get him doing some stuff and get him going. Any more
Yeah.
questions before I go, family?
No, darling, this lesson was so good. I
Okay.
really enjoyed, honestly. I
Ex-
learned so much. I'm just thinking of Abdul class next week.
All right, no problem. So thanks for sending them stars. I can see stars always from Beverly. I hope I added some
Worry.
value. And Chev, thank you. Hope I added some value, and I'll send
You're
this recording.
welcome.
I'll send this recording as soon as it's processed, and I'll work on the other one, and you'll get that coming over very soon as well. All right.
Sorry, Terry. If you don't even work on the next one, work on this one, please. Please and thanks.
All right, no problem. Bye bye.
Thank you,
All
Kara.
right. Take
Appreciate
care.
you.
Bye.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
Love you all. Enjoy the weekend. See you Monday.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Beverly.
All right. Take care.